Good morning guys, it's currently Monday. I got back from Belfast yesterday. If you follow me on Instagram you'll have seen that I was over in Belfast for my sister's hen. So we literally just flew back yesterday afternoon and we got back to the house about, I think it was about 4:30. Basically just had a totally chilled evening and then I fell asleep about 8:30 at night and I slept till 9 this morning, so I had a 12-hour sleep, which was exactly what I needed because obviously it was a crazy weekend, and also the flat like above us were really noisy and we didn't get that much sleep. Well, me and Claire didn't because we were in like the living room and obviously their living room was like above us and it was really loud, but never mind, it was good to get 12 hours in last night. So I'm finally just about over my cold, as you can probably tell. There's just like a tiny little bit left, which is good because I was so glad I didn't have it for like the hen weekend. That would have been absolutely awful, but it was a brilliant weekend. We had lots of fun. I think my sister really enjoyed herself, which was the main thing. So I'm gonna have a cup of tea today. I'm having quite a chilled one because I'm leaving tomorrow. This is the thing, I've got a really exciting week because I'm gonna go up north. I've booked a place to stay which is actually in a railway station, but it's gonna be good fun. And I'm going to just do a variety of different things further up in Scotland. I have my first day planned because I'm meeting my friend Natalie who's from Fort William, so that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm probably going to leave here like about 9-10 in the morning, head up for about 12 and meet her, and then we'll go and spend the day together, and then I need to come up with some plans to do today for what I'm going to do on Wednesday and Thursday. I think I would quite like to do one Monroe, but I sort of want it to be like an easy one and one where there's a lot of people, so that I always have someone, because obviously it'll be like my first solo Monroe, so I'd rather be doing it where it's a busy one. So yeah, that's today. I'm just going to get ready and organised for tomorrow and have a totally chilled one. Alright, so I'm ready. I've done a lot of washing. Well, I did 2 washes and I've just been sort of tidying everything up, getting everything out of the case that was in the case from the hen weekend, and that's everything sort of getting packed for tomorrow. I'm going to go over and see my gran and grandpa right now because I haven't seen them in a wee while and I just want to say hey. Normally we go over on a Sunday, but because yesterday I was pretty rough, I was pretty hungover, I decided to give it a miss and I thought that I would pop in today. So I'm going to do that now for about half an hour to 40 minutes before their dinner, because they eat dinner at 5. Then I'm going to go up to my friend Jasmine's. I'm going to pop into a shop. I've not decided which shop yet, but pop in and try and find something to eat for dinner. I was saying to Jasmine, I'm just in like one of those moods where I have no idea what I want to eat. I think because we were eating and drinking all weekend, I'm just feeling a bit scunnered with food, if that makes sense. I don't know, it's funny because like sometimes you can be so into your food and you can want everything, and other times you're literally like, what do I want to eat? I was thinking about having a look on the Just Eat app and seeing if there's anything like tasty that we could order in. I'm quite tempted to do that, or I'm quite tempted to have a McDonald's, but I did have a McChicken sandwich yesterday, so I shouldn't be doing that. I don't know, I need to have a think, but just now I'm going to head to my gran and grandpa's and have a cup of tea with them, see them for a little while, and then we'll see where the night takes me. Everyone, I have just woken up and I'm in my little room. I filmed some footage yesterday, but I didn't do like a nighttime chat with you. Like I was going to talk to you when I got back, but I was so tired that I literally just went to bed. So basically I met my friend yesterday, my friend Natalie, and we had like a day just exploring a few different places. We went to a castle, I can't remember the name of that castle, which is annoying, it begins with a K, and then after that we went to St. Conan's Kirk. I have like the guidebook there for it, so I had a little look at that, and that was amazing. I really enjoyed that. It was really different, and I felt so peaceful in that place, and I just really enjoyed that. And then we went along to Oban and we had some ice cream. We had a little walk up to the little, it's like a little round thing. I don't remember the name of that either, so I'm doing well. And that's like at the top of Oban on a hill. So we walked up there and like saw the views of Oban and everything like that, and over to Mull and all the different places opposite Oban. And then we got an ice cream. The ice cream was good. And then we drove to a little beach which is in Oban as well, Gunyan Sands, something like that. I don't know the name of that either. I'm doing so well. I'll leave all these places linked down below because it was a really nice day. And then after that we went up to Appin and we went to the old inn at Appin, which was amazing for dinner. I had a burger and we shared some breaded brie to start, and that was absolutely incredible, my favourite part of the meal. And then I had sticky toffee pudding, although I couldn't really manage it. For some reason I ordered it and only like a quarter of it because I was so stuffed. So yeah, that was yesterday, and it was so nice to see Natalie. And in the evening we met her friends. Well, I met her friends, she's definitely met them before. So her friends are called Ewan and Leah, and they came for the food as well, which was nice because it was really nice to meet them. Obviously I've heard a lot about them, so it was good to finally like put a sort of like face and like personality to a name. Does that make sense? So yeah, I've just boiled the kettle. I'm gonna have a green tea. I've put on my jeans because I'm gonna go to the toilet, and obviously the toilet's like out the door and like further down. So this is like my little place. What I'll do is I'll flip this around and I'll give you a little tour. So this is the door, and it's really high ceilings in here as well. And then over here you've got like a little heater and a few blanket things. I think the like visit book that you write in was here. The Wi-Fi codes are here, but I can't get them to work, which is really annoying. I'm gonna have to ask them about that. This is my bed, which I haven't made yet, and that's the other bed. So it sleeps 3, like obviously you can get 2 in that, and then 1 in single. And there's some towels and a fireplace, and there's a mirror. And that's pretty much it. It's just really quirky. I didn't shut those blinds last night, but I probably should have done that because it was really bright this morning, so I'll shut them tonight. I think you can shut them. And then over here it's really cute. There's a really nice selection of things. There's a lot of different biscuits. There's some Heinz soup sachets, some hot chocolate sachets, some milks. That must be sugar. Then we've got tea. That must be coffee. There's some jam, some mints. And then a whole selection of tea over there, which is really cute, and like little mugs and stuff. So got my green tea here, and I'm just going to pour some boiling hot water into that. So I don't really know what I want to do today because I was planning on using the Wi-Fi last night to like come up with a plan. It's about quarter to 9 right now. So I'm gonna go outside and sit and drink this tea, just like literally out there, so I'll show you the view. Go to the toilet, and then I saw Graham walking by. He's like the owner of this place, so I'm gonna ask him about the Wi-Fi. Hopefully get on and get something sorted for the day. Okay, so I don't know if you can see me very well because of the light, but it's currently Wednesday, the 25th of July. It's 20 to 1. I'm actually leaving a bit later than I wanted to, but basically I'm going to go to a place today called Auchendrain, and it's stepping into Scotland's past. So I'm going to go and have a little look. It's all about Scottish history and how the farming communities used to live and used to work and things like that. So that'll be really interesting. So that's the plan for today, but I'm going to go and find some food first. I think I'm going to go to a little inn nearby which looks like it has some amazing grub. And I think I can go further up a hill along here to get a little view of, would it be Loch Awe? I'm not sure. Also, sorry about my voice, I literally don't know what's going on with it. Like, it hasn't recovered since my cold, which is really annoying. Let's see, what would it be a view of? Yeah, Loch Awe. So I'm going to try that, but I don't know if I can take the car up, but I'm going to go and have a look. And then get some lunch and head to Auchendrain. And then after that I'm going to go to Inverary, have a wander around there and have some dinner there. So I've come up to Monument Hill, which was the thing I was just talking about, and the views are absolutely insane. Look at this. Just look behind me at that. Wow, it's so beautiful. I drove the car all the way up, but it's like a single track, so I met like a lorry and had to like tuck myself in, so it was a bit awkward. So I've just put the car here because what I'm thinking is that if I take it any further up, you can see like the monument. If I take it any further up, it might get a bit tricky, so I'm going to abandon it here and I'm going to walk up and have a little look, and apparently you get amazing views of Loch Raw, so I'm going to enjoy that. But wow, this is just incredible. I'm really glad that I brought the car up, because even this stretch is hard work. It would be a nice walk up, but it would probably take you like a good hour to get up because it's quite high up. I was driving for about like 10-15 minutes up the hill. So I am currently up Monument Hill and these views are amazing. These must be some in rows, I need to work out which ones, but they look absolutely ridiculously high, but so cool at the same time. And then out this way is the view of Loch Raw, which is absolutely incredible. Look at that, like that is just a thing of beauty, and just to be able to sit here with no one else around, literally not a single human being. This is one of the most peaceful places that I've honestly ever been. Place to come with like a picnic and just sit and chill out. I'm just really appreciating this moment, and I'm just going to sit here for 5 minutes and soak it all in and turn every device off and just sit and enjoy it, because that's what it's all about, isn't it? Okay, so I've arrived at Auchendrain Museum. I'm shaken because literally just there, someone was overtaken on the other side of the road and I was coming, and that is one of the scariest things ever, and I actually can't wrap my head around it. Why would you overtake someone when it's not safe? Like, you are putting yourself, first of all, at risk, but actually, more importantly, you're putting someone else at risk because you're so selfish. So yeah, I'm pretty angry. It was one of those moments like, I literally just spotted him on my side of the road and was like, hold on a minute, like what are you doing on my side of the road? And then luckily he managed to like squeeze in behind another car, but he had to like slam on the brakes on his side, I was slamming on the brakes on my side, I'm flashing my lights, like going mad at him. I just think there's absolutely no need. Like, I was sitting behind a slow moving car for ages on that journey, and I waited until it was like the longest, safest stretch where there was nobody that was going to come. And I just can't understand that, and it leaves you so shaky because it's so dangerous, and that's how people are killed. Now that my rant's over, he's not going to ruin my day, and maybe he'll learn from that mistake. Sometimes people need to do things like that to actually realise that that was very, very unsafe. So I'm going to pop on my actual glasses and I'm going to head on into the museum. I think it's like £7.50 or something like that, so I think it's quite good value, and it was really easy to find as well, which was perfect. I think I'll take my sunnies with me because it is quite sunny, but yeah, I'm really excited. I'm going to head on in and I will bring the camera along. So I'm currently in Belle's house. She was a housekeeper and a farm worker, and she stayed in this house which is a one-room house, by the way. This is literally it. She stayed in here from 1857 until she died in 1915, which is insane. Like, she stayed in this room for 58 years. Wow, that's amazing. It said that in 1841 she was 19, so I'm not very good at doing the maths, but to live in this one room for all that time is crazy. A really nice room, quite enough. It's a thatched roof. I'll show you it from the outside. But this looks like it's her bed over here. So this would have been where she slept, which is crazy. I'm not entirely sure what this is. So yeah, dinky little bed, and then firewood under here, and literally this was her fire. And there's a sort of table and dresser. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what would have been here, but it's amazing to sort of wonder and think what would have been here. Did it look like this? I mean, either way, I think it's going to have been a pretty primitive way of life, isn't it? All under one roof. But yeah, amazing. It's really nice to see actually. And it must have like held a really special place in her heart. I've been given an iPad to walk about with and it's just not really working because it's really sunny outside and like you can see it in here but you can't see it outside. It's a total nightmare, and also it's just flashed up and said that the battery's low, so that's great. So I actually went back and I bought one of these like guidebook things off of them, and it does explain every building because that's really hurting my eyes, so I think I'm probably just going to use this. But the thing is, the iPad gives you like a lot more information on the place, but I don't really think it's working. Okay, so I have parked up at Inverary. I'm currently in the Co-op car park. My throat is really annoying me. Anyway, so I'm driving in, right, and you're probably just going to think this whole vlog is a rant. But I'm driving in, and I need to turn left into the car park, and I kid you not when I say that there are these two females just standing on the road. Like, I'm signaling left, and they're just standing there. So like, I just kept going. I'm like, you're going to move. So I keep driving, and they're like giving me big glares. And I'm like, literally, I want to go in there and park. There's nowhere else to park. Why are you standing at the entranceway? Anyway, people are just annoying me today, can you tell? Anyway, I filled up at the Co-op. I don't really know what I'm doing. I think I can park here. Like, I don't think it's just for the Co-op. Although I am tempted to go in and get an ice cream and maybe have a little look around and see if there's anything that I want. So I think I'll probably do that. I think there's one thing that I know that I need to get. And yeah, aside from that, I'm going to park up in Inverary. It's currently 25 to 5. I'm going to spend a good 2 to 3 hours here walking about, taking in the pretty views, maybe sitting and reading my book, and then once I get hungry I'm going to go for some food because I only really ate like 2.5 hours ago and I'm not that hungry yet, so I'll wait until right at the end and then I'll go for some dinner. I don't really know what to think of Auchendrain. Like, I really wanted to love it. I was really excited about it, but I'm just not quite sure it's what I thought it would be. Do you know, it is everything that I thought it would be, but I actually think it's getting a bit run down, which is such a shame. Also, I've just realised I'm sitting here with my sunglasses on. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's such a shame. Like, I feel like it's all starting to look like it's a bit of a like ruin, and you go into the buildings and they're a bit of a mess, and I just think, like, are they not preserving it? Like, are they doing that for a reason? Do they want it to be authentic? I'm not really sure. Also, they give you this iPad, I think I told you that, and it's just really uncomfortable. It's really heavy. It doesn't talk to you, so you have to literally look down to read it, but then you're not seeing what's in front of you. Like, it just doesn't work. It's not a good visitor experience, so I ended up just patching the iPad. Actually, here's a funny story. The iPad ran out of battery, so it was totally and utterly useless, and I was like up the other end, so I wasn't going to walk back and get another one. So I just totally patched it, and I had bought one of these guidebooks and it had like all the information on the different buildings, so I used that to walk about and take it all in. But yeah, it's a shame. I feel like it could be so good and it could be so interactive and so interesting, but it's sort of like lacking in that. Like, it's not done very well. I don't know what it used to be like. Like, I don't know if it was better, and maybe it's just struggling to survive like everything is nowadays. But it's such a shame. It's somewhere that you do want to protect. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm making these chats far too long. And yeah, I'll take you around Inverary. We can have a little look, and I'm going to go and have a mooch in the Co-op. So I am down on the beach sort of bit. Inverary, it's not really a beach. Like, it's basically like pebbles and seaweed and stuff, but it's a really nice little place to just come down and just chill out. And the views are amazing, and I love the sound of like the water against like the ground, if that makes sense. Like, such a relaxing sound. So yeah, I'm just spending some time down here, and I'm just gonna go and have another little mooch about. I think I might try and walk further along this way and see what's up there. Okay, I've had a wander around Inverary and I'm now a little bit hungry, so I'm going to go and get a seat in the George Hotel. I think I'm going to have some dinner there. I think I'm going to sit outside, but it has to be in like the shade because it's very warm. But yeah, I've just been enjoying the views everywhere and just having a good old walk around, and now I'm going to go and get some grub.
feeling better now?
That's me. Face is on. Feel like myself.
That's the boost I've had.
So it is the morning of Thursday the 26th of July and I have just left my little haven on Dalmally railway station. So basically I spent the morning there just sort of chilling outside the room again, and I've realised that my room's definitely the best. I had like a little look at the rest of them and mine's is just like the biggest and like, I don't know, the brightest. I think that's what Graham was saying, is that a lot of light gets into the room that I was in, so that's definitely the one that I'm going to return to. But yeah, the plan now is it's 12:05. I'm going to head along to Untitled and I'm gonna get some lunch there. I was just thinking, I was there really late yesterday and I don't know how I managed that, but never mind. I'm gonna go there right now and have some early lunch so that I can have a reasonably early dinner before I head home. I have some plans for the day. It's going to get a bit complicated to sort of explain it all to you, but we'll just see how it goes and I'll bring the camera along. But as for now, I'm going to go and get some food and get a nice drink. So I have parked up at Hill, which is this one here. So I think that there are some waterfall type things. I think the riverbank route is viewpoints over the riverside waterfalls. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, it looks like it has some waterfall woods trail and also just another trail that takes you through some beautiful native oak woodland. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm just going to head off and have a little wander, and I will bring the camera along with me so that I can capture some of it. I've parked in the shade. I've got a perfect spot that's going to keep my car nice and cool. So yeah, I'm going to head off and I'll bring you along. This is absolutely stunning. I'll show you what's in front of me, but also I can hear the water, so I don't think we're far. Look at this path. Beautiful trees and oh, it's just heaven. I love summer like this. I'm such an outdoor person. So for me, this is like the perfect day. You probably can't hear me because it's really loud because of the water, but look at this incredible view. I didn't expect it to be this good, to be honest. It's absolutely spectacular. Like, look at that. Wow. Gorgeous. Been sitting with my feet in this water and it's absolutely glorious. Literally there is nothing like it. I feel so chill and so relaxed, and I'm not finished yet. I'm going to sit back down and do it for longer because it's so nice and it's so hot and it's so refreshing, and I've been like dipping my hands in as well to keep myself cool. So yeah, I'm just going to sit here and just soak in the view for a bit longer, and then I'm going to hit the road and head somewhere else. Good morning everyone, it is currently about 5 to 12. I'm just boiling the kettle to have a cup of tea. Well, it's my second cup of tea. Basically it's Monday now and I didn't do any more vlogging after Thursday when I was further up in Scotland because Friday, oh yeah, actually I met my uni friends on Friday, but it was just nice to have like a chill day and just not vlog, and then Saturday, Sunday I was back on work. So yeah, I just wanted to come on and say I hope you've enjoyed the vlog this week. I've really enjoyed filming it actually, and I wanted to keep it quite raw, so I haven't put like a lot of music clips and I've just sort of like let it do its own thing. I hope that that has worked. But obviously you get to see a little bit of the beauty of Scotland and I don't know, just how much I love my country. But anyway, I'm gonna go. What's going on here? I've started the new weekly vlog today, so I'll see you in a week's time for that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye!